Do you really know how to read the hands on the card? That's today's Daily Talk, November 12th, 2025. Many players ask us, is this a valid hand? How could this hand be made? Many players are confused as how a hand could be made even this many months after the card was released. So let's go over the basics. 3 suits. Dragons are considered a suit. So if a hand is shown with numbers in one color and then dragons in 2 other, that's 3 suits because the dragons count as a suit. If color on the card matches the dragon, you're using the matching dragon, same suit. So let's say you're using Bam, you're going to use the green dragon. If the color opposes, it's one of the other 2 suits, or maybe both if the hand calls for it. White dragon used as a 0 is suit neutral. You can't start a consecutive run with it. You can only use a 0, usually in the big hand, the year section. However, this year it does appear in the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Who knows where it'll show up next year? Always start by looking at the header. It gives you a lot of information. If the header is a number, it's what we have deemed a fixed section. The year, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 3, 6, 9, these are all fixed. You must use these numbers in the patterns given. But of course, there can be exception, like that little 10 hiding in the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 section. Always read the parentheses. It gives you so much information. It could limit the hand, expand the hand, or otherwise clarify it. The card only has 71 hands, but in those 71, when you use all the variations of numbers and suits and etc., when you read those parentheses, you can make those hands in over 1,000 ways. Consecutive run is basically a flexible section. You do you. Other than that first hand, you could start from anywhere from 1 as long as you finish that increasing run by 9. Any like numbers, we like to think of any same number. It's very flexible. Read the parentheses, and the entire hand must be that same number. So if that first grouping after the flowers, you use a 4, the whole hand, you have to use a 4. Same thing if you use 6s. That whole hand, you have to use 6s. So it's any like or any same number. What other information would you like to know about National Mahjong League rules and gameplay? Check out our website, modernmahjong.com, for great gifts. Even though our event started with Feller, you're not too late to sign up and catch the replay of the first lesson live. So visit here, and this is our intermediate 3-part series. If you play Canasta or want to learn, what better place than learning at Miraval Resort? Details on modernamericancanasta.com. If you're not following us, what are the things that you're missing out on? We don't gatekeep. We come up with great information to improve your game. We hope you have a great day and a great game.